As the moon cast an eerie glow over the deserted road, my husband and I embarked on a late-night drive. My husband, James, and I were driving home from a friend's wedding. The joy of the day now a distant memory as we navigated the desolate stretch of highway. The car's headlights barely cut through the fog that had descended like a curtain. I remember thinking it was odd, the way the mist seemed to move against the wind, slithering across the road in tendrils. James's grip on the steering wheel tightened, his knuckles turning white. He leaned forward, squinting into the night. "Do you see that?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. I strained my eyes and saw it. A shape, indistinct yet unmistakably there, moving towards us. It was like nothing I'd ever seen, a shadow with substance, and it was fast approaching. James swerved, trying to avoid it, but it was as if it was drawn to us, inevitable as fate. There was a moment of weightlessness, the world tilting, and then the crash. The car was a mangled heap of metal, steam hissing from the engine. I came to with the taste of blood in my mouth and the sound of silence in my ears. Panic set in as I called out for James, but there was no answer. I fumbled for my phone, the screen a beacon in the dark. That's when I heard it, a low growl, not of a beast, but something far worse, something that should not exist. I turned slowly, my heart pounding in my chest. The creature from the road stood over James, its form clearer now in the dim light. It was a horror of limbs and eyes, a nightmare-given form. It then stubbed him with its sharp bone-like hands. I screamed, a sound that was swallowed by the night. The creature turned to me, and I knew that James was gone, that love and warmth had been extinguished in an instant. I don't remember how I survived, how I managed to escape that creature and make it to safety. The police found me wandering the highway, delirious with grief and terror. They said there was no sign of James, no sign of the creature. They said it was an accident, a tragic, explainable event. But I know the truth. I know that there are things in this world that defy explanation, that lurk in the dark waiting. And I know that I will never drive that road again, never forget the night that horror came alive.